Hi everyone, it's me. Today is Sunday the 23rd of January. Yes. I really should start checking the dates before I actually start this so I'm not sitting here mumbling. Today is, today I am 20 weeks and 2 days pregnant, and I'm so sorry this is late. I was going to do it on Friday, and then I got sidetracked with a whole lot of other stuff, and then yesterday I was cleaning and I completely forgot again, and it was just horrible. I did forget to do my measurements. I did them last night, so my weight is fluctuating, it's really weird. And I didn't weigh myself again this morning, which I should have, because before I eat is when I normally would weigh myself before any food's gone in. But I haven't done that. But it last said that I was 66.9 or something. So I think it's all over. Excuse me, it's all over the place at the moment. So, but my belly was 102.5 centimeters around. So, yeah, I think it's growing. Must be. Anyway, so we've had quite a big week for week 20. On Thursday, we went in and we had our 20-week ultrasound. I was 19 weeks, 6 days, but yeah, anyway, we went and we had our 20-week ultrasound, which is the anatomy scan, and the lady checked the heart, the bladder, the stomach, the kidneys, the spine, the brain, everything, to make sure that it was all sort of in the right place, doing the right thing. She spent a lot of time on the heart, and it was really amazing to actually see it as the heart muscle now beating, like you see your heart beat. It was crazy. So it was a really long, we were in there for about an hour, but she was checking lots of things and wanted to make sure that everything was doing what it was supposed to do. So that was okay, I didn't mind. It looked really skeletal. Skeleton was all over the place. You saw the skull, like the eyes and the nose hole, I guess you could say. And then on a better angle we saw the mouth and the lips, which was cute. We didn't get like a 3D one or anything like that. We don't do that here unless it's like an emergency or if you want to pay extra. But I haven't found out how much extra exactly it is to get a 3D scan. Because I mean, I would like to see the features of our baby's face, see what the baby looks like. But yeah, it costs us $30 every time we go to get an ultrasound. It's a $30 fee, and they give you a disc with photos on it. Yeah. What was I going to say? I forgot now. Yeah, so we got right to the end of the ultrasound, and she hadn't said anything about, do you want to find out if it's a girl or a boy? So I thought I'd better ask. So I said, is it possible if we could find out if it's a boy or a girl? So she said, yep, sure. And so we she moved the thing around my belly, and she said, oh, the umbilical cord is between the legs. I can't get a good view. I was like, oh. And I honestly thought we were going to leave without knowing what we were having. And so I was like, oh, bugger, And then she said, look, I've got to go and, file this, the scan thing, results thingy anyway. So I'll go and do that, and I'll come back in a few minutes, and hopefully baby would have moved a bit. So I got up, and I was sort of like moving around trying, and my husband was like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "Trying to get the umbilical cord out of the way. I want to know what we're having." And so then she came back in and put the I can't remember the thing, whatever it is, on my belly again, and straight away she said, "Boy," and I was like, Justin was like, "Yes." He really wanted it to be a boy. So we're having a boy. And so I burst into tears. I was so happy that we're having a son. So and it was really obvious that it was a boy. Very obvious. So no, we're absolutely thrilled. And baby's looking really good otherwise. Everything's doing what it's supposed to do, everything's in the right place. So it's all go, really. So yeah, that was really exciting. So after I stopped crying, I rang my mum, I told my mum, and then we told his parents as well, and so everybody's really happy. We do have a name picked out that we've had picked out for ages, but we're not going to reveal the name until he is born. So now when I call him he, it is actually he. It's not just the generic term how I say just say he, because I just don't bother. So yeah, it is boy. So yeah, that was Thursday was the best day ever. And so that's been sort of the pinnacle of the week. What else? Movement. Now, I've mentioned before that he's moving. Now it's he's gone into a sort of like a routine of movement. I've noticed in the last 3 or probably about 5 days. At first, because normally he would move like during the day, just whenever, all the time, and then like he wasn't moving. I couldn't feel him moving, and I thought, I did panic a bit. But now he moves at night. When I go to bed, I roll onto my side. Usually it's my left side. So if I roll onto my left side, he'll start moving around, and I can feel I'm like, oh, go to sleep. And so every time I roll over, he moves. And the only time that I really feel it or notice it is like when I'm just sort of trying to get to sleep, and then when I wake up in the morning and roll over, just to sort of, if it's early in the morning, then he'll do it again. And then he's sort of quiet for a while, and then sort of middle of the day, right when I'm sort of having lunch, he'll start moving again. I feel him moving. So he's sort of got himself onto a little, I sort of know when to expect it. I mean, I'm sure he's probably moving at other points, at other times as well, but they're just not as big of a movement as when he does. And when I'm lying on my back, if I've been lying on my back for too long, he doesn't like that. He starts booting away, and it's like, no. So if I roll over, he's quiet, it's fine. So I think maybe because my belly is not very big, when I'm lying flat, maybe everything just goes and he gets squashed. I don't know. But when I'm lying on my side, he's alright. He does do a few movements, but yeah. So yeah, I've noticed that. They are quite big movements, and they are the ones that I do feel are quite big. I've seen my shirt pop and move quite a few times, and yeah, I'm definitely, it's him rolling around in there. So that's reassuring and good to know. I have a midwife appointment on Tuesday morning, so next week I'll update you about that. It's just like a routine appointment. So I think that's about it for this week. The big thing that happened this week was found out we're having a boy, and he's moving lots, and I've been feeling pretty good. A little bit of back pain in bed, but I think that might be not just the baby. I think it's the underlay of my bed has got a bit scrunched up. Still pretty, well, not tired, but I still can get worn out easily. But that's nothing new. But yeah, so I'll show you the belly, the tiny belly, and leave it at that. So I'll just shirt on. You can't see much because I'm wearing black. Still very little, but I think I am like at the bottom here, and it's hard now. It's like hard. Here's the side. Oops, that's the front. But nobody seems like. I'll ask my midwife if she's concerned that I'm small or whatever, but yeah, that's our baby boy. So yeah, sorry this was late. I promise I'll be on time next week. I promise, and I will have proper measurements and weight all done and organised. I will be organised, I promise. But yeah, until then I will talk to you guys later. Bye!